Let's just jump right into it. I haven't really messed around with Otter much. But it's gotta be nice. We out here bombing. Oh my god, this lasts years! Otter is very funny. Oh my god, this is... Aw, sick. Alright, I need to... Hello. I decided to switch from Wolf to Otter because I realized that I'm going for LMB decently soon anyway, so I make the 1CC harder on myself. And also, I need to unlock more characters for extra anyways. So this skips the page. Kind of goofed there. I need to warm up. I haven't played in a while. And literally my fingers are cold. I need to warm up in that way. Things should go better this time now that I'm playing Otter. And I can do a bit of extra. Definitely not all the stuff I need to today. Oh, that was a real good start. Why do I manage to do this so much? Alright, that's a lot. Trying to not kill the spirits there sucks a lot more. With this shot. Or at least if I get the 2 powers shouldn't be an issue, or I get frickin' the actual release. But, you know. I've never actually played an Otter shot yet. This is my first time. I think I'm just gonna bomb this. I mean, I'm playing an otter shot. I got bombs. Maybe being up high ain't gonna help. I don't know how fast I'm gonna get this now that I'm playing Otter. Hopefully decently fast, but like I said, I haven't really messed around with Otter shots for 1cc. Or just I think I messed around with them more for, when I was just messing with the pattern. I'm like, what's Otter like? And I'm like, oh, it sucks. Awesome. So good. I'm just gonna, let's just see what happens, because I mean, realistically, as long as I bomb stuff, I should be doing fairly well later on. Ooh, owned. Oh my, this bomb lasts so long, it's awesome. Oh, it's gone. I was ready to grab it and then it just vanished on me. Why is this being all goofy on me? Alright, this one, I just chill here and nothing touches me. I don't gotta time it with this shot, which is nice. I'm just gonna sit here and win. I gotta say, auto shot's kind of fun. I mean, Wolf is too, but if I want to do a 1CC, might as well go all in. I'm scared. Oh, didn't want that. Ooh. I think I'll just choose another. That was not something I was prepared to deal with. Where are my tokens at? There you go. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know why I grabbed that. Oh my. Oops. Whatever, I'll just grab it here and then hope for the best. If I do get hit, like very soon. Oh, anything but this section. Can't do this one. Those arrowhead freaking spirits ruin me. Point. God damn it. Well, things could be going better, but I mean, like, could be going much worse. They usually go much worse. Can I at least one-shot with this spawn? Because I couldn't do that normally. I'd assume so, yes. Enough. Just needed the restream right there, because I don't remember how long this exactly lasts. Alright, that guy. I don't like him. Oh, does he aim away from me? Oh, okay, never mind then. Ah, this straight. Oh, I thought I had a bomb. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that section when the time comes. I tried. I tried to keep dodging. Alright, I think I need to keep these on screen for the spirit. Looking nice. We're looking good. Let's go. I love otter. I'm so dumb. I don't know why I didn't just bomb this. Whatever. I can probably still do well. Oh, there go my spirits. Screw this. Please turn back into otter. I forgot she shot it so low. Oi. The hell is this? I don't remember these guys. Please stop shooting at me. Oh, I accidentally picked up the one down there because she wasn't even looking. Outplayed. Wait, does this even affect Circle Creature? Just thought about that. This is square creature, I'm dumb. Question still stands, though. Ooh. Almost messed up there. I don't have any bombs anyways, but that means I can at least attempt circle creature, and I can kind of do it. Okay, well, I did not grab anything useful. Alright, I'm probably bombing this. Oh, time to see if I can just dodge this, and then... What's next? Linear creature? Rip. I'm a fool for thinking I should use anything that isn't just a bomb on this. Oh yeah, those rice bullets sure do not get affected. God help me. I'm just bombing. If I can get to the part where they start spamming otters at me, I'm chilling. I can do this one until I can't. Oh, sick nasty. Well, I hope they at least are nice enough to give me like a life piece here. That wasn't it. Well, at least I can just set up the otter. Oh no, not geometric creature. Yeah, it got through. Gosh dang it. Oh. No thanks. This is going very strangely. And now we otter. Now we're probably chilling. Probably. that one blue kunai coming for me. Easy. This was a certified otter moment. Got him. I got 2 things. I don't know what those are. Wait, 2. I guess Marisa Otter, good ending, and then Lunatic, no continue. Alrighty. I don't really know what they're talking about, but cool. Oh, that was a moment. I was just to get myself ready for Roblox. Now comes extra and main game LMB. Susanoo player, awesome. .7% slow. I blame Linear Creature. Linear Creature lagged the hell out of my game. Alright, well. It begins. It's time for... It's time for extra. Where's that? There it is. Nothing but the prelude right there. Now comes the real deal. Where is Speed Crack? Alright, nice thing about WBaWC is the fact that, well, and UM is the fact that because I'm on too high of a resolution for the window, everything is squares. And so is that, which is more of an issue. I mean, all I really need to know is Invincible, I think. I should, like, I'll do that later. Doesn't matter right now. So, I'm just gonna do a run through of the stage. Try and get a feel for what this is, because I forgot. Alright, good start. I'm guessing I just want to start on the right or left and then just stream. I don't even remember this arrowhead section. Oh, it seems fine enough. Alright, so let me just... Yeah. And now I just grab frickin' everything. So, mid-boss isn't too bad. I think this one's a bit annoying or difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna need to practice this one a bit because I kind of suck at it. For this one, I should just spin. I don't know why I try to do it completely under her sometimes. I don't know, I'll have to practice this one a bit too, just to be safe. Especially when I move on to other characters. And you got post, mid-boss, spam. These spam sections are going to be a pain with some of the weaker shots. Oh, I just kind of ran right into that because I can't read. Honestly, I think this extra's gonna give me a lot of trouble as I go down the shots. I think with stronger ones, it won't be too much of an issue. Like Marisa Wolf is gonna be fine, Reimu Wolf, Yomu Wolf. Wolf shots are gonna be fine. Past that though, there's gonna be some issues. Especially with Yomu Eagle and Reimu Water. Those are gonna suck. Yomu Eagle is gonna be an issue. Reimu Otter, I mean not Reimu Otter. I already mentioned Reimu Otter. Yomu Otter is gonna be a pain at some parts. The final is very... Oh, the final. The final is such an issue with some shots. Yomu Eagle on the final is horrendous for me. The fact that I should mostly stay unfocused as Yomu Eagle is very problematic for me. So first spell is just a matter of moving up. Not getting into a situation like that. Sometimes what you gonna do? Alright, don't be too hasty to grab spirits, because nons will just end you. Second spell is fine as long as you know how to read it. You know, like me, the god gamer who definitely didn't just get hit right there. Not too hard to read the lasers. You just don't know. Honestly, I kind of see your nons being a bit troublesome at times. I don't really know enough about them to know how they work exactly, so they're probably going to be kind of a pain at times. Especially with weaker shots or lower range shots, or I'm just getting hit on everything, you know. I don't know if I want to... Oh, I'm getting an Eagle Hyper. That sucks. Well, at least it's not in a run. That's the kind of thing I need to avoid. Oh god, I thought I was gonna break it. I'll just time it out. I mean, it's not. It's just a non, so... I'm gonna have to actually kind of dodge that one with weaker shots, but I don't think it'll really be much of an issue still. Your shot is mostly just reaction. Might be static aimed. I'm not completely sure on that. He's not scaring me when I move on to Yomu Eagle, because I'm gonna want to be unfocused to actually kill him, but oh boy. Muscle explosion. This spell wants me dead. It will kill. Kind of like that. Luckily, it dies pretty fast with most shots. Final non, it's not an issue. It's dense, but I prefer the dense part, dense nons compared to faster ones. This one's not too bad. Survival, partly an issue. Mainly the last part's kind of scary. I'd appreciate it if they stopped running towards me. Having to dodge the spirits on this one's kind of a pain. Because I'm gonna need at least 4 to set up for... Alright, I can collect them now. Oh wait, no, I have more. God damn it. Well, that's the setup. Just gotta actually deal with it. Oh yeah, that kind of stuff can just happen. Not to mention the tokens can also run into me in the center right here. Now we could grab them and then basically finish them off. But final's not free at all. Well, no, I don't think anything's really free. But finals, I don't think the final is easy at all. Compared to some of the 3 other hard finals I tend to talk about, EX finals, this one's the most tame of them all, but I'd hardly call it easy. There's a lot of room to mess up in the last phase. But it's not as bad as the others still. So that was a run. That was a run and a half. Mid-boss. Let's check this out. Start going stuff individually. Mid-boss is just this pattern over and over again. Depends on where she moves around, but I'm pretty sure it's static, so... I don't like how I dodged that there. Yeah, I think I should just do the old loop. You get the bonus token if you don't, but I really don't see that coming in too much handy. And then more spam. These spam sections are going to be so much of a pain with Removal Auger. Oh man. wonder if there's a specific spot I should be in during these spams to get like the best, like, I don't know, the least amount of bullets on screen. They just kind of throw them out. And I don't know if like center's better, if I want to just try to speed kill one side and then leave the others to do whatever. Oh, I did it right there. Then there's end boss. I don't think I need to practice the nons right now. The nons are mostly fine. If I mess them up, that's on me. First spell's an issue. It can be, at least. Like that, this is bad. if I didn't have the power of Marisa Wolf, that would have been very, very bad. That one's fine. Dense crowd, I've never really... And I can do it, but I've never really practiced it. I might as well give it a couple attempts. Get comfortable with it. Like, yeah, it just kind of dies. I wish I could read the names. This is Triangle Chase. Oh wait, this is the fireballs. Oh, this works. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that works. Triangle chase. Oh, this is meteor shot. It's so I can't frickin' read. I can't read anything. Good old friend muscle explosion. This thing is gonna be such a pain in the butt. I literally only have to dodge 2 waves. Those 2 waves can do so many things. Like an eagle. Oh, cool, cool. Follow me unafraid isn't an issue for now. The survival. Oh. I can't even like truly practice this. I need to at least practice dodging it. Oh, but the spirits are gonna make it way more of an issue. I'll probably do attempts today, but probably nothing too much. What causes that? Like, at some point, do they just say, I'm gonna shoot way faster? I was like, you kill a few, and they're fine. And then all of a sudden, they start doing... I guess it's how many you kill? Yeah, each one you kill gets denser. That's funny. But then the more you leave alive, the more fireballs come back at you in this from the center. So each spirit you kill releases a ring denser than the last, and I also think faster. Yeah, because they all sort of like lined up at the end there, despite the denser rings being shot later. This last part's the scary one. Oh boy, it's scary. But then it's fine. Like, these are pretty dense when I'm chilling right now, but I have all the time in the world to get in the center. And I want to set up spirits right. If I don't, obviously, I won't reset. But then this can happen. And if that were to happen, it's GG's. I'm being sent back to the start. Which would suck. Especially since I have to do it 9 times. Luckily, it's not complete RNG, because you can force it to not happen, but if I do mess up, then I have to rely on hoping and praying. Alright, it's hard to know what to really practice right now, because with WBaWC, most things die pretty fast. And I already have the general idea of how to do it, because I messed around a lot with this fight off stream. So let's just see what attempts would be like. Make sure to turn off my invincible. Oh yeah, and then when I spin the wheel, yeah, I have. Who do I even have unlocked for this? Oops, I did not mean to play Rainbow Wolf. So once I have so many I have 6 characters I don't even have for this. So when I choose to spin the wheel, there's a big chance I'm just gonna be thrown back into main game. Which good, I need that. Well, let's just get to it and see what happens. Hopefully nothing bad. Good start, good start. This section is interesting. I just never remembered it. The way it all lines up is kind of scary. Oh, yeah. Understood. I need to practice that one because I managed to mess it up. God. Oh. I'm dying to... I shouldn't be dying to that spell of all things. Like, if anything, I should have died to frickin' second spell. Oh, that doesn't work. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Is that it? Something I was doing there was working. I'm starting to understand. Let's try to just not shoot and see how far I can go with this. It works. I kind of like that route. Almost didn't see one of the bullets there. Sick. I should probably practice mid-boss, because, man, I suck at it. God damn it. Oh boy, extend. I just want to see if I can remember how to do this. Still got it. I'm gonna do the rest of the stage and just then I'll practice mid-boss some more. Mid-boss is kind of hard. Main thing with the stage is just I can't do mid-boss. If I do one hard part of mid-boss, I fail the other. Oh, called it. I gotta actually use like the enemy marker to figure out where she's moving. Awesome. The way the late waves overlap messes with me. I want to do like 3 full run-throughs where I actually managed to cap everything. Why did I move so up? Get back over here. Kinda don't want to chase her on this though. But then it lasts too long. I can't do it in like the center though. The center is too hard. I really struggle with this one, that's for sure. Never mind, I overcomplicated it earlier. Figure 8 just works. I just ran right into that. Man, that second spell sucks when she moves away from you. Cause I don't really get how you're supposed to follow her. It's too hard for me. Maybe I'm just bad. Like, if I do it high up, like... Is that even... Ooh. This sucks. I don't even know if that's better or worse. I don't like it. Let me try to practice that second one just to see what I gotta do there. So when I dodged at the bottom... Yeah, if I dodge at the bottom and safely, I encounter the issue of if she moves away from me, things get nasty. If I dodge high, I encounter the situation of it sucks. I could try like partially high, like mid-range. Feels a bit harder, but at the same time, I don't have to rely on being owned by movement RNG. Man, this spell's gonna suck with lower power shots. And Yomu Eagle. Everything's gonna suck with Yomu Eagle. I don't like unfocused movement. Yeah, that seems to be like the sweet spot. And then final. Oh. Let's give it another shot. Good start, good start. Hello, Beat. Good luck on the runs. Thanks. I haven't done too many so far, and nothing's actually made for the boss, but eventually something will happen. Move to the right. Thank you. Ah, I panicked. Rip. The stage is kind of scary for, like, ExNNN standards. Like, usually the stage is decently chill with occasional, like, points. Sometimes the mid-boss is a bit annoying. But here there's a lot more to deal with. I mean, for Yomu, not Yomu, but Yomu Wolf won't have an issue. Yomu Wolf will just chill throughout the whole thing. Yomu in general, kinda, but more so Wolf. Although they're still gonna have a bit of an issue with mid-boss, because I'm just bad. I'm gonna still have an issue on mid-boss. I'll pick up another otter. I want to kind of do like a no reset run, but at the same time I want to actually get to Saki on pace. Instead of dying all over the place. To the right. She went to the left. Getting better at mid-boss, though, which is nice. Just like taking it slow here. No need to rush the damage. It's probably better to dodge like as far left or right on like this section. So we'll really cut it close there. This one's kind of scary with how much the screen is flooded. Oh, I mistapped. I was right at the end, too. God damn it. I don't know why I'm being so unfocused right there. I don't know. That came out weird. I don't know why I was unfocused dodging so much there. Oof. God damn it. I want to at least get one run to Saki today. That's all I ask for, dude. Oh, cool. 2 eagle spirits. That's not at all what I want. I don't like dodging stuff coming from the right of me. I do better with the left. Come on. It's gonna be nice if I get Yomu early on. Mainly Wolf. I would love Wolf. Because then I can just not try during these sections. Completely annihilate them. Well, that's one attempt at the fight. Give me all these goddamn spirits. Oh. Let's see what I can do. I'm probably dying to first spell. Like 100%. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the runs died to thing. I should do that after this run dies here. I was kidding. Rip. Oh, I'm still gonna continue this attempt at least, just to see what happens, but attacks, properties. So what would I die to? Absolutely. Muscle explosion has gotta be one. Survival, cause why not? Final for sure. Final's gonna end up probably racking up near the end. First spell? To add one for first spell? This is fine. I prefer doing these for late game ones because it tells more of a tale than I got to a fight and died immediately. Alright, well, rip the run, but let's see what we can do. I did a random no bomb one time of this stage, but it was just no bomb. Like I used hypers, I broke the hyper, I broke roaring mode. I can't read this one anymore. What happened? Gotta love the part where I gotta miss all those life pieces. Well, good start, good start. I prefer these nons because I'm way less scared about them. Well, I know what I need to practice now, that's for sure. Ooh. Moving up and around, moving up and around. I kinda messed up. Forgot how I used to do it. Oh god. there were so many wolves and eagles in front of me, and I looked down bottom left, and it was just like, you have 2 wolves and 2 eagles, and I freaked out. I forgot it was triangle chase. Probably a bad thing to forget. Oh boy. Just on. so much nicer when she's up high. Is this... Oh no, it's Black Pegasus. I forget about this spell card all the time. Come on! Nope. I'm gonna time down just because I'm mad. And then I died. Oh, thanks, Muscle Explosion. So many goddamn wolves. Well, I really wanted to get the no hyper, no breaks, but you know, can't always have what we dream of. Oh, cool, dude. Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait until the end, grab an eagle or an otter. Either works, actually. And time it just right. Jeez. Just awesome. I mean, at least I have a way out instead of just having to hope. Then again, I already got a hyper earlier, but... God, this survival lasts so long, and the later waves are legitimately scary. Like, this part, 20 seconds? Scary. Who knows what those fireballs will do. Alright. Hopefully this is enough. Yep. It's 98 seconds long. What is this gonna be? 3 miss, 1 hyper, no breaks. That is if I capture this. Oh, I didn't see those. Make that 4 miss. So 4 miss, 1 hyper. don't know. No break, no bomb. That's what I'm calling that. Oh, something. Alright, so what went horribly wrong? That hyper, mostly. I forgot. These squares make me so mad. The only solution to it is to play at a smaller window size. I can't bring myself to do that. So, I died to 4 things. I died to Muscle Explosion. That one's less of an issue because I timed it down for multiple waves. Only to have my hyper run out and then I die. And then final, which I'll go to that one too. There's also first and second spell. I forgot how to read second spell for some reason. I guess I'm just jumping right back into it. I'll do this like a couple times in a row. The way the arrowheads aim scares me. Because I have had times where they aimed and then I moved and then I didn't know where to stand. You have a lot more leeway than I thought, though. You only really have to do one wave. You kind of have to do the second one, but it's not much. You don't have to deal with the blue arrowheads, which is the issue. And then this spell. I clicked R again. I don't know why it just kind of unpaused. I just can't read them sometimes. When lasers get canceled in this game, it gets so laggy because it's like freaking 300 of them on stream. Like, oh yeah, look at that 18 FPS. You love to see it. I died here. I'll do a few rounds of Muscle Explosion, why not? I get like pushed off to the side, and it's on. I struggle to figure out where she actually is on this spell. Sometimes I'm just not underneath her, and that's just how it is. I was way too close to that arrowhead. I know I'm dying to this spell at least once with some character. There is no way I don't. Mostly Yomu Eagle. The Yomu Eagle is just pain for me. Because I'm going for full spell, I can't even use the slashes. Because trying to actually deal damage with slashes on this spell is hard enough. And then Yomu Eagle comes in like, hey, I also do no damage. Well, what is it? I don't know. Slash does like no damage. You can barely hit it anyways, so you gotta do most of it unfocused. And oh, it hurts me. Unfocused dodging is the bane of my existence. Well, at least when it's forced. Doing it because I feel like it, that's whatever. And the game, but when the game's just like, this is optimal, I'm just like, no thanks. I'm trying to think of who the worst shot will be. Because as a technicality, it's not gonna be Yomu Eagle, but at the same time, I know, like, she's gonna be the one I struggle with the most. Because her unfocused damage is technically good, but that also means unfocused dodging for a lot of the fight. And that's just... that's hard. Too many otters. That frickin' that stray rice coming in for me. On the plus side, I can get runs decently far, somewhat consistently, but spam sections are still, like, threatening. It's not like, oh, I'm already at Saki, like, no, still gotta go through this. Moving in towards the end seems to be helpful, if I can recognize when the end actually is. Alright, attempt number 2! Oh, game lagged for no reason. Oh my god, what is this? What was that? Maybe this spell. Sure hope so. I deserve to get hit right there. What was that? I've thought about if these were like aimed or static. I don't really know. Oh, cool. All the eagles and otters in the world. I want a wolf, please. Get away from me. What? You ever just panic bomb? I can't believe I just did that. I'm practicing that spell. Oh my god. Dense crowd. That was painful. I can't believe I just did that. How did I do this before? Like, I did something that worked. I don't know why I went so aggressive on that attempt. So, like, start up. Start up. Move down. To the side. Sort of do that. I think I'm starting to see how this works. Like, it's just kind of like, they shoot out, and then, never mind. They kind of follow. I don't know why I was thinking something else. They just kind of home in on you for a bit, and then give up. Wait, I'm onto something? I kind of want to just try an aggressive strat here. As if I can make it consistent, then good on me. Maybe not that aggressive, but I mean, I've been able to do it sometimes. I just need to figure out, like, my real plan. Maybe start high? Something like that. Alright, let's just go with that. Can't believe I just lost a run because I bombed. L1CC's plagued my brain. Can't wait till I'm done with them. Eventually I'll be done with all the L1CCs and then I won't have to think about accidentally bombing. Because it'll just be out of my brain. Aw, sick. There's a fly in my room. That's what I want. I wonder if this would be easier to dodge, not in the middle. Like maybe on the side this would be easier. I'll try that out. I mean, it's not very hard anyways, but just for the sake of it. Why were they all the freaking same token? There was like 16 otters on the screen. He moved left. God damn it. The text, it blinds me. It's like, tokens! Like, I don't care. I need to see in front of me. That's what's blinding me. I thought something was, like, messing with my vision there. I now know what it is. It's the fact that the game puts text in front of your face. And that of all things is what blinds me. It's gonna be nicer as rainy when I can just unfocus most of this. And now we sit on the right side and hope for the best. Maybe the left side would be not? I don't even know. I think they both equally suck. That guy's scary. And now we grab all of these. Oh. This extra gives you a surprising amount of like lives and bombs. Like, I never really thought about it. But, like, by the boss, you can have, like, 5 bombs, 6 if you're otter, 4 lives. Like, damn. God, why is first spell such a meme in, like, the worst ways? Sometimes it's just like, I give you this giant wall, now run away and lose your DPS. And make sure you still stop in time for the stupid arrowheads. Certified lag moment. Alright, this time we're gonna get past dense crowd. We're gonna get to that one spell, and we're not gonna die. I mean, we're not gonna bomb. As I didn't even die to it, I bombed, and I was just like, well, life sucks. I would have liked to clear out more, but I grabbed 2 waters, and they're like 60 in my face. Everything felt slow for some reason, but nah, it's just... Hey, I pulled it off. Give me all these frickin' eagles. Get them out of here. Triangle chase. I never remember it. The worst part, I'm not even, like, nervous, because, like, the worst is yet to come. Like, I know the first part of this fight is easy. I don't even know what to grab. I grabbed Eagle. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so upset. I literally thought I was avoiding that, but I didn't even realize I was already done for. Alright. Mario W first. I purposefully chose this. I'm not gonna typically, roll for the first character. For the first character, it's typically gonna be, like, whatever I feel like using. Oh, cool. And then after that, we spin. Because I don't want to, like, jump head first into, like, Rainbow Water. Because I got unlucky. I'd rather get a feel for things when I'm playing with something good. Muscle explosion is such a goddamn meme. I don't even lose the run to it though, because I got the stupid hyper before it. too many otters. When the screen fills up, I don't even know what to do. Play Marisa Wolf or Rainy Wolf. Any wolf really does the job. After that, you're delving into this probably isn't worth it. Tier of characters. I don't know why I'm doing that so well. I think I'm just gonna leave. I was planning on just, oh my god. I was planning on leaving Yomu Eagle for the last, because I just don't want to deal with Unfocus, but... I mean, to make things interesting, I'm probably just gonna throw everyone into the spin, and then see what happens. Because I kept, like, thinking, like, alright, we do Wolf, and then we do, like, some of the Eagles or whatever. Now I'm just thinking, like, more interesting if I just go head first. Awesome. Mid-boss is kind of painful for me. I think she's pretty rough for EX mid-bosses. Like, final ain't too bad. First can be... I mean, first is mostly a static pattern, but I still find it a bit tricky, depending on how she moves. I just find it tricky in general, no matter how she moves, though, to be fair. And her second spell's pretty hard. Like, honestly, she's one of the tougher EX mid-bosses. Because she's consistently tough. In a way. Final ain't too bad, but first two are a bit tricky. Compared to, like, most extra ones. Is it fast? Is it static? I think so. I'm assuming so. I could be wrong, though. It feels like it. At least the first wave feels static. After that, I feel like it felt a bit different sometimes. Like, this first one definitely feels static, but after that, I don't know. Luckily, his Marisa Wolf just kind of dies. Yeah, most CX mid-bosses only really have, like, one tough thing, while she has multiple. And also not shot-dependent with how bad it can be. Obviously, with worse shots, it's gonna be worse, but, like... With Patchy, she's fine with Marisa A, but I found her hard with Rainbow A. And this stage is pretty mean, overall. Patchy. Yeah, again, most just have like one hard thing. She has like two. And you have this end stage spam section, which is also hard. The stage is generally just tricky, like I said, because I don't know, a lot more can just kind of go wrong. And it's not because you messed up your route or anything, it's like, you just gotta dodge. Which is unlike most stage sections in other extras. Other extras are like, here's like streaming for 8 years. Although SOEW has a section that's just pure garbage. It's like spam, but even worse. It has enemies that have like completely random movement, are really tanky, and if they want to just like move underneath you, they can. And if they want to move back up, they can just like camp underneath you, and it's terrible. How did I go for this? Oh, whatever. I lived. All these tokens cluttering up the screen is terrifying. I can't handle it. Well, hopefully I can just get that fish token right there. Got him. Out of my face. Going roundabout. I'm stupid. Ugh. Never mind. I'm going roundabout. I'm taking the roundabout way to make me take way longer on this stage by just going back to the start. I hope I get Yomu Wolf early. She seems like she'd be fun for this stage with how much she'd just obliterate it. Am I going for all the ExNNNs on main series? Just all in general, really. I'm dumb. Like, just any of them. Only extras that I'm technically not counting are, like, Shoot the Bullet. Where it's not really... Or it's a scene game, it's different. Doesn't really count. But I'm doing it for like everything else. Like your standard main games, PC98, GFW, and even POFV, just because I can. I'm not too excited to do that one. It's just gonna be boring. Yeah. NN in POFV is a meme. I almost went to go check my phone as if I don't got spirits to go grab right now. I don't like it when she's so low. It makes it a bit more cramped down here. Makes it harder to deal damage. Can she move up already? Okay, so yeah, you just kind of get owned here because unless you have piercing. Because on both sides, the wave of enemies coming from the other side are, what is it? Moving down. Oh, I'd almost strain into that guy. Awesome. I just kind of grabbed stuff. I very well could have just lost it right there. Just picked up a hyper. At least I'm doing a good job actually making it to her. Maybe I could get this run today, but I only really have an hour left, so who knows. Depends on if the game wants to be nice to me and I can actually play well. Oh man, I want nothing to do with the Eagle Spirits right now. Give me anything else, and I'll take it. I'm so bad at dodging. Oh, sweet. 3 wolves. Alright, good. I think the main thing is try to set up for something like this where it doesn't matter what spirit I grab, I'm not getting a hyper. And then I just relax because I'd rather not accidentally run into something that causes me a hyper in the long run or something, so I can just kind of wait it out. Maybe I get a hyper, or not a hyper, but I go into like roaring mode. Doesn't matter which token I pick up, I'm not getting a hyper. And so now I can just kind of chill. I can sort of dodge tokens, but if I grab one, it doesn't really matter. Right there, doesn't matter. That matters a lot. That's a, oh my gosh. Oh. Well, so much for what I was saying. Ooh. I've lost several runs to an accidental hyper. I don't even care if I die at this point. I just want a run that doesn't get a hyper, and I'll be okay. No hypers, no breaks, no pressing the X key for no reason. Just doing it right. getting owned by this game. Just too many goddamn spirits in my face. I didn't even realize I picked up 5 at that point. I really was onto something with what I was saying, but I kind of forgot to add the part where I still should collect all the tokens when in roaring mode. Hyper pressure is much worse than main game. That's good to hear, cause man, it sucks here. How did I go into that? I'll probably only do attempts for another half hour. I have way too many games I gotta play. I keep buying more and then just not touching them. Just not playing them. And instead I'm like, oh boy, Picross app that has a bunch of puzzles where I need to randomly guess in order to solve them. My favorite. When I was in high school, which granted, I say that like it was a long time ago. Like early high school, in like 8th grade. A lot of people played Geometry Dash, and I was one of the better people at it in the school. One of my friends apparently also played it at the time, and he was better than I am now. And so I was like one of the better people, but then after a while, I just hadn't played it for forever. I remember being cool because I'd go onto people's phones and beat Time Machine. Maybe even grab the first coin if I was feeling spicy. I was about the best. I got a bit better than that. But that was like the one thing I could do consistently. At least at the time. I remember being able to also do like X-Step. Could never do Clutterfunk. That level tormented me forever. But yeah, so I used to play it a bit, but I never got like good enough to even like touch demons. I could do like the pre-drop on the main levels, like Club Step. Like I could do Club Step up until the ship part, which isn't saying much because it's pretty easy. It's a free 20% in a demon though, so I'll take it. I still can't do Club Step, but I'm working on it. So yeah, I could only do like that. I could do the Theory of Everything part until, again, the ship, because I can't do ship sections. I could do Deadlocked until the wave. I had my fun with the game, but the issue was I was very bad at like practicing it all. Practice mode is kind of doo-doo in that game, to be honest. I don't like that it has its own song. Because in a way, I use the song in Toho 2 to just sort of like know what's coming up. I'm like, it's this part of the song. I know what I have to do here. In practice mode, I don't get that, but I at least know what's coming up. And at the time, the only reason I used practice mode was to preview a stage I could not beat, or to get the cosmetic thing for beating a level on practice mode. Like those were my only reasons for ever using it. Not to practice. But now that I've been playing Toho for a while, I watched some videos because they just showed it my recommended, and I was like, I remember Geometry Dash. This is fun. But I was never very good at it. To like the degree of someone who's put in time. And even just mental wise, like the ability to practice in a way that makes me better than I used to be. So it's like, I'm willing to practice now. Let's try it. And I've been doing way better than I used to. I actually beat Butterfunk. I got all the coins on it too. I beat Hexagon Force, which I could never do because I'd get to the duel part and I'd just be like, what am I looking at? I mean, that's still what happens when I get to duels, but but now I know how to do that one. I was able to do Electrodynamics, which I died at like 95%, 16 times in a row. Because that last chip section at the very end is way harder than it looked for me. Like, I looked at that, I did it in practice pretty quickly, and I'm like, it'll be alright. And then I died there like 4 times in a row. Oh, I didn't see that one. Damn it. See, now I actually use practice mode. I still don't like it because, again, it changes a song, which messes with me. And it's also just, I don't know, I have to go, if I like, so I practice a stage, I'm like, alright, this is what I gotta do. But then it's like, I leave, I attempt the stage, and it's like, alright, I gotta practice this section more often. I gotta actually practice this section. But when I go to do that, it's like, alright, I have to replay through the stage in practice mode. Set the practice checkpoint at the right spot for me to practice this. Sometimes it's a bit off place, like, alright, go back, fix it up. I mean, it's better than no practice option, I'll give it that. But I have my gripes with it. I could always mod the game so that the music keeps, the main music plays. Because I have seen people use something like that. It's also nice because apparently frame rate changes stuff. So like 60 FPS or something around that would be like what it's like on your phone. And frame rate's not locked, it's tied to your monitor's refresh rate. And so if I'm playing, so I have a 144 hertz monitor, so it's like 144 FPS, which makes some stuff actually easier. So like flying straight is easier. It has some bugs with it, but generally at like 144, I don't think anything serious would happen. It would only happen if it's like, what would it be? I don't know, if it's like a really like dumb precise thing. Like you're supposed to fall off a ledge and you're like a pixel away from like a corner. On 144 hertz, you'd probably just die to that and it would be impossible. And now I'm willing to practice, I'm getting better at the game. I can probably beat Club Step eventually. I haven't put too much time into it, because I've also had to do schoolwork. That's why I haven't streamed much recently. Because one of my classes just started up. That's like an essay a week. And so I kind of procrastinate on that, thinking like, oh, it's time to do it. But at the same time, I don't feel right playing. Especially because I tend to stream for a few hours. Every once in a while, I'll boot up. I've messed around with this game every once in a while. I played Geometry Dash, and it was like, what? I'm getting better at it. Hopefully, I can eventually beat Club Step, Theory of Everything 2, maybe Deadlock. I want to keep improving at the game. It's fun to, like... It has a similar feeling to Touhou, or to shmups in general, where at some point you just kind of hit this, like, big, fat brick wall. And that brick wall is hard. And there's also just this constant, like, need to improve, because you kind of want to do stuff at least harder, or something that'll at least challenge you, in a way. Or even just for completion's sake. There's skills you need to build up. There's all these different kinds of skills. And then similar to that, one bonus Geometry Dash has is the fact that content creators for it actually exist. Most Touhou content creators tend to not exist at the higher level. It's like, people will upload like their L1CCs. The occasional guide here and there. It's mostly streams. People tend to go more solo when it comes to shmups, it seems. Which, fair, it's different, but... I almost kind of wish there was someone who was, like, super fun to watch. I mean, there are people who are fun to watch when they stream. I'm not saying there's no one, but... It's like on the YouTube side of things, there's nothing really there. I've thought about making stream highlights, but it's like, I'd have to do it between multiple streams, because a lot of the time, nothing really happens in one stream. A lot of the time, it's me resetting attempts, sometimes not saying something because I just don't have anything to say. But it's kind of like why I started talking like this, because I think it's just more interesting if I'm actually saying something. If I have something to talk about. I've tried to play, like, other levels in Geometry Dash, not just the main ones, but half the time it's like... There's always something that bugs me in them. I mean, that's the case with a lot of fan material in general. Like, you always hear about the good stuff. That's the case with, like, Mario Maker. Like, Mario Maker, you watch someone play, like, Kaizo levels or whatever, and you're like, I want to play good levels in Mario Maker. And then you boot it up. And then you realize 99% of the stuff on Mario Maker is hot trash. Every once in a while, you find a level that makes it all worth it, but most of the time, it's bad. Dev exits, all that kind of fun stuff. The whole gang, really. Which is why I never got Mario Maker 2. I got Mario Maker 1, and I barely played it. I can't make levels. It felt really weird to me trying to play like SMW with like different physics in the actual SMW. Like, that messed with my head. And then it was like, oh, let's play like expert runs, 100-man expert, and it was just like, ew, these levels suck. Or I was just bad. But it was also like, I didn't have the willpower to play anything that wasn't like good. If it was bad, I would just be like, I can't deal with this. It's fun to watch people play it sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, alright, this is the same thing over and over again. But sometimes, some people make it fun. Like watching people play uncleared levels, because there's always something magical there. Really gotta make you wonder. Like, why is it uncleared? What was so wrong with this level that no one's done it? Too many freaking eagles. I wonder if it's better here. Probably not. I've also thought about streaming other stuff. Like, generally not stuff that I'm, like, unfamiliar with yet. Like, I've thought about it, like, let's just pick off from wherever I am in a game I haven't finished, but that's kind of weird. So I've thought about just playing, like, games I know how to play and play well. And just kind of sit back and relax. Like, replaying some platformers or whatever, like replay some like Super Meat Boy or End is Nigh or Celeste or whatever. I could look at the no death achievements and say never. I can't be bothered, which is funny considering what I'm doing right now. It's funny because I'm doing this right now, which is literally grinding like no-hit attempts. And yet, when it comes to like Super Meat Boy and Celeste, I look at the stuff that asks you to just like do all of this without dying once, and I just say no. And End is Nigh. I got 100% on End is Nigh, but I didn't get like the true 100%. True 100% in that game is awful. It's like 157%. And the main thing is, it has to do with the cartridges. So in all the cartridges, you can get like 4 bonus stuff in them. And for the most part, they're pretty like whatever. Or for the most part, they're all just like, oh, do it without needing to continue, or do it and do without needing to continue. Get 50 of the rings. Get 100, all 100. Get and just beat the cartridge. And for normal 100%, it's just get all the cartridges, or beat all the cartridges. That's all you really gotta do. But there's a hidden thing in there. There's a hidden one. A hidden requirement that boosts your percent. At least it does once you get 100%. Until then, it's meaningless. Oh, I ran right into that. I really wanted to just fix myself up. Whatever, let's just keep going. I'm talking. See, there's like a 5th secret thing that also boosts your percent, and that's the issue, because it's literally just do the cartridge and don't die. And for the easier ones, that's not an issue. But there's also these things called glitched cartridges, and they are. I'm actually resetting. I don't want to die to Triangle Chase because I forget it exists. Yeah, there's also glitched cartridges, which they don't have the additional bonuses of get the rings, do it without continuing. They have infinite lives, which thank God. But what they do have is they still have that no death one. And so you have to do the hardest levels in the game, several of them in a row, and you can't get hit, and it's just... No thanks. Some of those screens legit took me like 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not doing that. What I did do instead was the stupid, was the Ascension cartridge, because that was required for 100%. That one does have the added bonus of you can't die, but that's the whole gimmick of it, and the cartridges before it. Like, there's 4 other cartridges, or 5. Yeah, 4, no wait, 4. No, 5. I don't even remember. Basically, there's like an amount of cartridges before it. And their whole gimmick is you have like 8 simple levels, but if you get hit on any of them, you're sent to the beginning. And what the Ascension cartridge is it's all of those in a row, but now you have an extra 6 levels on top of that you have to do. Again, without getting hit. And oh boy, did I do it. And it was hard. At the time, we only really had like 1 computer before I, got old enough to get a job and just buy my own. So I had to share it with my brother. And so, when I was going for 100%, it was always just, I get on, I spend like 2 hours, that was typically like the trade time, it was like 2 hours for everyone. I spend 2 hours trying to do it, typically fail, and then I'd have to pass it up, wait like some amount of time, typically just 2 hours again, before being able to throw myself back in the ring. Oh boy, did I eventually do it, and it felt good. It was also, I've played a lot of SM64 ROM hacks, and I've delved into, like, playing more. The main one I've mostly only played, I've played a few others, and I've tried to get back into it. I'll probably stream playing them at some point. Yeah, I mainly played one called Super Mario 74. Which is just, it's a pretty old ROM hack, a bit archaic, but I really enjoy it. Despite the fact that it has some very not good things about it. Like, one of the stages, like, semi-late into the game, the creator decided it was too easy. And so he made it so that all the stars were they were placed in not hard locations to get to, but you actually had to, like, find them. Oh, what is this? Okay, I made it through. Yeah, you had to actually, like, find them, and the star, like, the name of the, like, mission or whatever, none of them gave you any clues. And then there's the notorious 100 coin star, where there were exactly 100 coins in the stage. And it is the worst 100 coin mission in, like, any ROM hack ever. Not the hardest, just the worst. Not really, there's probably some real garbage stuff out there, but for a quality ROM hack, it sucks. Because it's like, pick a bully 2 miles to get it to the one of few, like, lava patches in the... God, I'm playing, like, Dookie on that spell. Yeah, kick a bully, like, for like, a solid minute to a lava patch. Kick one across a bridge where if it gets stuck underwater, you have to reset. You have the world's freaking tightest blue coin switch of all time. And so many coins to have a chance of despawning because they come from enemies. It's unreal. Sometimes you could push a bully to one of the lava spots. You'd get terrible RNG on the coin. It would shoot straight up and fall right back into the lava. I managed to do that without save states. I did, like, every star in the game without save states. Kinda. I'd set a save state, like, right at the start of the level. Like, when you're selecting the star. And I'd start from there, just so I don't have to walk all the way back. Especially for this one, because you know when you messed up. It's not like you die and get kicked out. You don't die in Sunny Beach. You mess up and have to exit stage and then walk the way back there, and it's like, nah, I'll pass. And so I managed to get through that. It sucked, but oh boy, did I do it. My main thing is the blue coin switch. I don't know how the hell to do it consistently. But I made it past that. There's Luminium and Ombre Sphere. Because for most of the game, like, it's not a very hard ROM hack. And then, like, course 12, 14, and 15... Well, course 12 kind of kicks it up a notch with some of its stars. Where the threat of falling off the stage is very real. Course 13 dials it back a bit. It's just a giant lava playground. And I don't find it... It's like my least favorite stage in the game. Because it's just... bleh. I don't find it very fun. It's not bad, I just... When I think about it, I don't think of, oh boy, time to go to this stage. I think of, ew, this one. Aside from Sunny Beach 100, but for Sunny Beach 100, I look at it and I'm just like, I'll get every star but hundreds. Because when you know where they all are, it's fine. When you know where all the stars are, it's pretty easy. But then it's like, hundreds is just a tedious monster. But then you get to, like, course 14 and 15, where suddenly, like, your platforming skills with the game need to be way better than what has been asked of you before. And 15 is just course 14, but it is upside down, and more broken. Like, in a literal sense, like, some of the platforms that just have, like, cracks in them. Holes. And I managed to get 100 coin on that. Honestly, 100 coin on that one, on Ombre Sphere, which is course 15, wasn't too bad. No thanks. But my main thing, which I was gonna talk about forever ago, but then I was just talking about Mario 74 as a whole, was the final Bowser level. It has a red coin star. Oh boy, does it have a red coin star. So there's 16 red coins. You have to go through the whole stage. And it is miles harder than anything else in the game. It is absurdly difficult compared to the rest of the game. Like, Sunny Beach 100 coin was tedious. Luminium Ombre Sphere was hard. This was... I've seen it be described as, like, a Kaizo tier, like, star, because it's just that difficult. I don't know if that's true. It's definitely not up the tier with, like, the really hard Kaizo stuff. But, like, mid-level, sort of standard, it sits around there. It's rough. And similar to the End is Night cartridge, I would spend hours and hours having to switch off the computer, which really was good because it forced breaks. It forced me to say, you know what, let me stop for today, or at least for now, so I don't get too angry. I think that was one of the first times I really experienced, like, the nerves in a run. Because, oh man, any part of that stage can just kill you if you mess up. So much can go so wrong. You have that heave-ho section, which can go rotten hell. Like, sometimes, I've gotten nervous playing other games sometimes, but that was when it really was just like, when I got near the end, I started freaking out. I started to lose it. I was like, oh god, don't mess up. And I didn't, but I managed to miss a red coin, which this does have a happy ending. But I managed to miss a red coin, so I make it to the end where I should have all 24. And I just don't. I'm missing one. And I'm trying to remember where it is. Luckily, it wasn't too far back. But I have to go over this one part, which are like these two slopes that point, that are both pointing downwards. Well, kind of hard to not point downwards, really. Now, these slopes are both pointing towards a hole in the center, and the only way to get across is by jumping back and forth on them. And I made it past that, and the red coin was back past that. Oops. And so I had to freaking make it back. And I've never been more terrified. Because not only... Because slopes are really dumb sometimes. If you belly slide on a slope like that, you're dead. And I was terrified of that happening. Luckily, I made it through. But then I get the coin, star spawns, and then it's like, congrats, but you gotta go back up there. Which I managed. I get the star. All of it was done without save states, and it was rough. There are 151 stars in the game. I technically only got 150 of them save stateless, because the final 150th star, 151st star, you need to do a really dumb thing where it's like, you take this path that's like by Bowser, and or the pipe to Bowser. You take that, or you go near there, you jump down on a side and then kick in, and then you get to a wing cap, and what you have to do is then you have to then fly off, down, and then with enough momentum shoot back up to this hole in the center of the stage. Have enough momentum that you actually make it up there, but not have too much that you bonk on one of the walls. Because, like, it's this giant hole, and then at the top there's, like, this sort of platform ring you stand on. And the thing is, that platform ring is very small, and if you have too much momentum, you end up bonking into the wall above the platform ring. And then, so you bonk into the wall, you're pushed back onto that platform, but you're pushed back too far, so then you just fall back off the platform. And it is the most annoying thing, because I knew I could get it. I knew that with enough time and patience, I could get it, but I didn't want to bother, so I just save stated at the wing cap box to save a bit of time. And eventually I'd just get through it. And eventually I did. That was the only thing I technically save stated for. But it was literally like one save state. And it was because I didn't want to keep dying, resetting, and it was just going to be really tedious. Like, it wasn't going to be a test of my skill, it was going to be a test of essentially luck, because I don't know what to do there. And then I was like, oh, I wonder if I could watch a speedrun to know how to do it. Speedrunners don't use the wing cap. They go to the wing cap area, and there's like stairs there. And they like BLJ off of like a corner in one of the stairs. And just kind of like speed right into the, like the pipe or area or whatever. And if there's one thing I'm worse than wing cap at, BLJs. At least controlling them. I can do a 7. I can do like the 70-star door BLJ. I can do like good old friend what is it, 50-star door? I knew that one. Not consistently, but I don't know anyone who can. Like, I can do them, but if you ask me to aim them and do it right, like go here specifically, yeah, I got nothing. So I just end up safe stating for that. I haven't done anything harder than that star, ever. I've tried other ROM hacks. Most of the time I just kind of like stop playing them at some point. Emulators are really dumb sometimes. Especially with like newer stuff, I need like certain plugins or whatever, and I'm just like I'd be interested in streaming them at some point. Some of the easier ones are ones I'm interested in. Don't know if I'll ever try a Kaizo hack. Because the time commitment I need to just beat one of those is a lot. Like, there's already the time commitment to doing all this Toho stuff. There's already the time commitment towards wanting to, like, try out GD. God damn it. I can't do that spell. That spell sucks. Yeah, it's the time commitment I want to spend into GD to at least, like, beat more demons. Like, more than just, like, the main level demons. I want to try to beat all the gauntlets, which have a fair few demons. And those have good levels. I want to try to beat the map packs. Those have not so good levels. I want to try to just do some more interesting stuff on the higher up in the difficulty scale. Because, like, there's, like, what? Easy, normal, hard, extreme, and then demon. No, I mean, there's also auto, but not sure I really need to get past that. But then within demons themselves are a whole new subcategory. So you already have, like, all these difficulties. But then you get to demons, and it's like, you have easy demons, normal demons, hard demons, insane demons, extreme demons. I think at the very least, I'd want to try to beat an insane demon at some point. But beating an extreme demon would be cool. But again, that time commitment, it's there. I'm willing to put it in. But it's also like a matter of actually doing it. I'll probably try to do more stuff, like messing around with other games, whenever I get done with all this extra stage stuff, which could very well be a while. It could be a year from now and I'm on, like, IN or something. But eventually I'll do it. And whenever I do, I'm gonna take a much more casual approach to stuff, Toho related. Because right now I'm kind of like, I'm grinding all these NN attempts and whatnot. Like, whenever I do all the extra stage stuff, LMBs that I'll be doing in between them all, once I finish all of IN extra, I'm gonna start relaxing at that point. Like, I'd still be interested in achieving more goals. At that point, there's like, at that point, I've literally done all the extras. I'll definitely, whenever a new game comes out, I'd continue doing the extra stuff because I don't want to just like leave it hanging. Awesome. I'll probably stop streaming soon. I gotta get ready for school because I have that soon. Yeah, like whenever a new game comes out, I'll be doing the extra stuff for that too. And then mostly it's like, once I do all the extra stuff, I'll occasionally, like, you know, I'll probably, when I'm done, I'll do like a couple Super Meat Boy streams, just doing 107% because I feel like it. I played the game enough to probably do it in like 2 streams or something. I don't know if I'd be willing to stream for like 4 hours of that though. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Every once in a while, I might return to play one of the spin-offs, mainly the scene games. I might every once in a while be like, alright, let's do like these ISC scenes. Let's do these, let's try to shoot the bullet. A double spoiler. Hell, I'll play Violet Detector. Why not? I'm interested in branching out, playing other stuffs. Mostly stuff I'm experienced in, though. I think that's just when I do better. Playing something blind on stream is mostly... I don't know. I mean, sometimes it would be fun. But again, it would have to be something I'm, like, at least somewhat good at. Like a new game, new Toho game, or something like that. I do want to stream that, like, blind, but, like, other games, just not gonna really do it for me. I'd rather just play some stuff, like, by myself. I do have a fair few games that I have yet to really do much with. So looking at, like, my Steam library, I could be like, alright, would I want to play this on stream? Maybe. But for some stuff, it's like, there's some games that are just kind of sitting there that I haven't really played, but I don't think I'd do well playing them on stream. Like, my friend keeps on trying to get me to play Fire Emblem Three Houses. And I do own the game, but I'd rather just play that on my own. Especially because people watching me play who would know how to play Fire Emblem, or just tactic games in general, they would probably hate it. They'd go mad. Because I am awful at that game. I generally consider myself pretty good at most genres, but some stuff I'm just... No. God, this spell sucks! I'm practicing it. I can't... I've gotten there like 16 frickin' times and died there. I'm gonna practice it for like 4 minutes or something, and I'm probably just gonna stop streaming. Yeah, I'd consider myself generally good at most games, but anything like strategy-based, tactics, I'd probably give everyone like a headache. What else? I wanted to just generally try to play like platformers. I think I'd do well with. The genre I'm good at. and I can probably talk a decent amount about them. Although for the most part, a lot of platformers I do have, I've already beaten. One thing I thought about was like, I'm playing some of my favorite games on stream, because why not? It's something I know about. One game I thought about, because I don't think I do well with most RPG games, but like a Mario and Luigi game, I think I could do pretty well. But the issue with that is that, like, all of them are on, like, 3DS, DS, and trying to get a 3DS capture card, it sounds like, trying to even just record 3DS stuff, it sounds like complete and utter agony. Because from what I hear, trying to, like, mod a 3DS to have, like, a capture card sucks. I don't even think, there's, like, most people who used to do it have stopped. I think one guy managed to get a guy who stopped to do it just this one last time. Also, why am I capping this, like, 20 times in a row? Let's just continue the fight, why not? Yeah, after this, I'll stop. Yeah, it's like that. Could try emulating it, but I don't know how good 3DS emulation is. Because the main one I'd want to do is Dream Team, because that's my favorite one. And I don't know how well that would be on 3DS emulation. I could generally probably do like console games just because there's like capture cards that just kind of capture whatever footage and audio is going into your TV without really caring about what the console is. At least I'm pretty sure there is. Grabbed like 15 spirits there. Yeah, there's stuff like that. Or at least there's like cheap capture cards that still give good video and whatnot. But then you try to capture like mobile consoles. And it's like, oh, well, this is awful. But then it's like, oh, you could always just try to like emulate like easy stuff, like GBA emulation, Game Boy emulation, easy. It's like DS emulation. I don't know, Dismume has weird lag problems for me. But then it's like, oh, 3DS? I don't know how well that would go. Oh, cool, that's what I wanted. A bunch of otters in my inventory. Oh, it's meteor shot. I always forget what comes next. It's like, what spell's it gonna be? Oh, right. I literally keep thinking this is gonna be muscle explosion. That's all that my brain thinks. Like, oh, this next one's muscle explosion. Oh wait, it's first spell. Like, and then I actually get to muscle explosion, and it's like, oh, I didn't see this one coming. Oh look, it's garbage. Never would have guessed. So far, this is That was an easy muscle explosion. I like how I like stop talking to get serious, even though it's like a dead run. Not even a dead run. It's not even a run. I want Eagle. I might want to try playing like Kirby games on stream. I don't know, like Superstar Ultra seems fun. Like stream or whatever. I just realized I'm about it. I just messed up and now I gotta set up for luck. Whatever. Despite the fact that I am actually stupid and that was not true because there were 5 spirits. Therefore, I could have created a neutral hyper before the... See, this is the kind of stuff I gotta figure out now. I mean, I figured it out earlier, but... my brain just doesn't work. I need to set up 3 of a kind, or I don't know, some weird pair. Oh, sick! The fireballs literally went nowhere near me. All right, so let's see. Do I get the luck? Should I say the fact that I'm about to essentially NNNN and the whole fight? Unless I die to final, but like... the one attempt I decided to practice first spell, and I'm like, you know what, let's just continue and see what I can do for the rest of it. I just perfect it. God damn it. Well, whatever. Well, I could always die here. Never want to call it early, because like I have mentioned several times, I don't think this spell is that easy. See? Unfortunate, but I mean that simulates a that about simulates a run. It's hard to go up sometimes. Let me just cap this and then I'll stop for today. I'll try to upload the Lunatic 1cc today. I'm not gonna upload my run, my no bomb run, because I don't know. I'd rather just upload no hyper. I mean, I might. I mean, I don't have any... I kind of stalled out the hyper. It's like, I don't know. I basically might as well upload, like, my main real run that happened. And then later on. Because, I mean, next stream could very well just be, like, the run. So it'd be weird to upload. Here's my progress checking. No bomb. Here is the full thing in, like, half an hour from each other. Alright. DKO. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. That was a cap in my heart. Alright, that's... I gave it my best. First spell kicked my butt way too often. I don't really know what I was doing there. I think I just need to be more brave. In my head, the way the red bullets move after they've been frozen wasn't a straight line, but it is. So I think keeping that in mind will just help me better, like, anticipate how I need to dodge. Because they aren't all going to go straight down. They move based on their positioning, or the direction they were shot out, which is a straight line, compared to Saki. Which is similar to how Kogasa's first mid-spell worked in UFO EX. I love how sad the slash was right there. It still kills never mind. But I'd be like, it still kills enemies. Let's go, Yomu Eagle. Like, no. It kills, like, very weak enemies. So it's still good on spam sections, but sometimes it's still just not up to snuff. Like, that probably would have died from a normal slash and not a Yomu Eagle slash. Alright, well. That's enough for me today. I like being able to talk like this today. I think just talking about, or just talking in general makes stuff more interesting. For me and anyone watching, because most of the time it's just me being silent. Because I'm just like, oh boy, this happened. Oh boy, that happened. I only comment on the game. I think just being able to talk about whatever helps. Helps me stay, like, not tilted. Because, like, despite dying to, like, first spell, like, 20 times in a row, like a dingus, I'm chill. I'm coolin'. Coolin'? Yeah. Like, I managed to just keep a very, very level head. I had fun. So, yeah, that'll be all from me today. So, yeah. To anyone watching, thank you for showing up. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not sure when I'll stream next. Maybe Thursday. Maybe Wednesday, which is tomorrow. I don't know. I'll probably stream one of those 2 days, but I can't say for sure. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I can get this run next time. I was expecting, like, I was like, oh man, things are going well at first. Surely I'll get it. And then a nice 2 hours went by where, I mean, I'm understanding stuff more, but can't say I really made progress. I kept getting hypers and whatnot. Yeah, I'll be back at this. And hopefully then I'll do it, and I'll be able to spin the wheel. Which, now that I've really thought things through, it's just gonna have every other shot. It's gonna have from Reimu Wolf to Yomu Eagle and Reimu Otter. As originally the plan was like, I was gonna have it separated a wolf, and then like 4 decent ones, and the last one was gonna be whoever didn't get chosen there, and then the bad shots, really bad ones. But now I just kind of realized that's, I don't know, I think the anticipation of, I think the range is more interesting of really good to why. Well, the chances are no matter who it is, I'm gonna have second shot syndrome. But yeah, enough of me blabbing on. Thank you to everyone watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you show up again. Goodbye.